Hello friends, how are you doing today? Today I thought I will share with you how I'm gonna wash my makeup brush set. Now the set I got came with a beauty blender and a scrubber for the brushes. This is how it looks like. This is not sponsored, this is me just washing my brushes. Now the 7th generation soap is what I'm gonna use. It's eco-friendly and mild, so it works for me. And I'm gonna use apple cider vinegar. Now you can use a distilled apple cider vinegar and it will work the same. I'll put a little bit of water in this clean bowl bucket that I have, or plastic bowl, a clean napkin or napkin to hold the brushes, and I'm gonna put one and a little bit of one, and I'll say a half pumps of soap. The first thing I do is put all the brushes in to soak the water for a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and wash them. Now how I'm washing the brushes is I hold the scrub in my other hands, and then I use the brush and do a circular motion to remove the makeup. And you're welcome to dip it in the water as you brush. Okay, if the soap is not enough, you can also add a little bit more soap to the brush and do the circular motion. The reason why I'm doing this circular motion is I don't want to destroy the tip of the brush and keep the original shape. Okay, so this is the way to do it. Again, circular motion, and you dip it in the water, and circular motion to remove the makeup off. When it comes to the beauty blender, I'm gonna do a circular motion this way, but I'll also switch and scrub the beauty blender itself. Because it's a foam, it needs a little bit more scrubbing. Yeah, so I'm showing you how it cleans it. Do it this way because you do not want to destroy the tip of the brushes. Okay, alright, now this is how I'm showing you. Added a little bit of soap and I am washing it. Beauty blender is normally a foam, so both doing this way and the other way always makes it work, I believe. As I show you, I have this little napkin that I'm using to hold everything, so I'll set everything aside, alright, and have it ready for rinsing. Now I'm gonna show you how dirty the water is. Of course it's a makeup, but it is really dirty, so make sure you plan to wash your brushes, alright, and this is the easy way to do it. If you don't wash your brushes, it keeps bacteria, and that bacteria goes onto your face. Now I add a little bit of water to the plastic bowl or bucket, and I'm rinsing the brushes out really quickly. I'm doing this because the next step is to do the apple cider, and I want to rinse the soap out first before I go ahead and add the apple cider. Now I shake the apple cider first, and then this is apple cider vinegar, so I shake it first, and then I add 4 tops of the apple cider bottle, a top bottle. I add 4 drips, I think. Should I say that? Well, I add 4 tops of it to the water, and I add the brushes and everything in the water except the scrub, and I let it sit for about 15 minutes. Now you can keep it in for about more than that, but I thought 15 minutes is good because that's what time I have. After that, I'm gonna rinse it again with a little bit of soap because I feel like apple cider is very strong in scent, so I didn't want to have that on the brushes, so I just quickly rinse it with the soap again. and then I gave it the last rinse. Now whilst I'm rinsing with the new water, I put in a new little towel, and one by one I squeeze the water out. Beauty blender, I just had to rinse it a little bit more because it's a foam, right? Now I'm gonna show you how I squeeze the water out of the brushes. Alright, make sure you do this because you want it to dry. One tip is one tip you're gonna know is whilst you dry your brushes, make sure you put it at a sunny place. And you might, if it's not sunny outside, probably somewhere clear and clean for it to patiently dry. My brushes had to stay for overnight drying, and what I did is I dried it in a dry clean place in the laundry area, and then I'm gonna move it. So I'm setting, this is how it looks like all set up. So I'm gonna move it and dry it, and then this is the next morning, and I put it in the window to dry in the sun. Okay, and normally I store these brushes in front of the sun, so I by my window almost all the time, because again, bacterial and moisture doesn't help the brushes, so in the sun always help the brushes. So it's ready for to use, and you could see majority of the makeup is out. The stain is if you keep it in the apple cider for a while, then everything will be clean and clear. So people sometimes keep for 30 minutes to 40 minutes, but I kept it for 15 because that's the time I had. Now it's ready to go back to the set and ready to use. And thank you for watching. Stay blessed. Let me know if you have any questions.